Stories, stories, stories. If you tell a story, people will remember your story for a long time. I remember some 20 years ago, I went to a speaker. I went to him. His name was Gerald Green. Gerald Green was at the time in his prime of his training career, and he had a training center in Penang. So I flew all the way to Penang to look for him, because at that time I was preparing myself for a speaking competition in Japan, for the year 2002. Now, what was interesting, Gerald Green, I really liked his style of speaking, and that's why I went to see him. And I said, Gerald Green, if you're running any public speaking workshop, I will be happy to join. And I joined. And I noticed that Gerald Green has actually designed, crafted, and fine-tuned one story. And that one story, I heard him at least 5 times in different settings, in different timing, and in different audience. He was telling the same story 5 times to 5 different audience. And even though I heard him telling the same story for 5 times, I continue to love the story he told. Ladies and gentlemen, why stories are so powerful? Because we all can relate to another character in the story. We can understand the emotion, the problem, the struggle, the pain the person is going through if the trainer or speaker is able to articulate the story in a very vivid manner, in a very descriptive manner, in a very clear manner, and you will appreciate the story. Now, when you listen to someone telling a story, it is like watching a movie. You are actually anticipating for what is going to happen next. So similarly, like a story, you will want to know what is going to happen next. So when you are a speaker or trainer, you must be also learn to be a good storyteller, because by being able to tell stories, people will remember you for a long time. I remember I was always doing a mindset training, and one of my story that I talk about mindset, I always talk about the gym that I went to in Taman Desa, Kuala Lumpur. Now, opposite the gym, there is this pub, and the pub name is called See You Tonight. I was telling my experience that I was always running on the treadmill, and when I see through the window, I could see directly in front of me, there's a pub called See You Tonight. And at night especially, you can see the signage, and the See You Tonight will say, come, come, come. So after I run on the treadmill, one day, I crossed over the road and I went to See You Tonight. And I ordered beer and I started drinking. And the waitress was very nice, very friendly, and she said, "Sir, please come back again." The next day I went to the gym again, and I was still running on the treadmill. And again, it's like the signage was talking to me, "Come again." So automatically after my gym, I crossed the road and I went to the pub again. I ordered the beer the second time. As I begin to do this few more times, I begin to see that the crowd in the bar are actually the same crowd. It's like they have regular customers. And when I went back to the gym, I look around left and right. I look at the people who went to the gym. It's also the same young people, the ladies and the boys, the same people. And I told people that the people who visit the gym and the people who visit the pub are 2 different type of people. In the pub, you see everyone is like big size, have a huge tummy, and they all look tired, they all look very, very haggard. But in the gym, you look at the young boys and you look at the young girls, and they're full of energy and they are slim and fit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my story. And many, many months later, when I met my friend James, he said, "Jackson, I remember your story. See You Tonight. Why can people remember my story? See you tonight. Because I was telling a story. So now you see, telling a story can be very, very memorable. It can be very memorable for your audience. So if you want your audience to remember you want to engage them, tell stories. Thank you for watching this video. I see you in the next video.